Hi, my name is Jospeh, and I'm doing this interview for Youth in Performing Arts. The first question is about how I became involved in YIPA. I started out in years 7 and 8 as part of a vocal ensemble with my school. So I did that for a couple years, and then I went on to audition for myself. And so I did a couple of solo performances as well. And then in recent years, I've sort of gone back to group performances, but this time as part of bands and duos. So I've sort of done a bit of a loop around my performances in YIPA and what I've been doing during those shows at the time, which has been cool. All right, the next question is, what aspects of YIPA have you really enjoyed? It's always good being in the Laycock Street Community Theatre because it's just such a great venue, and it's wonderful to have the opportunity to perform to such a large group. It really does feel amazing. But possibly my favorite aspect is being able to get some really good feedback, both at audition time and as part of YIPA rehearsals earlier on. There's a lot of advice that you can get about performance, both in the theatre and sort of getting feedback on what you're working on at auditions and sort of what great songs to put forth for a musician like myself would be. So there's a lot of great advice that you can get with YIPA, and that's probably been one of my favorite things that I've gotten from YIPA. Has YIPA impacted on my schooling or my career, sort of ongoing stuff? Yeah. I mean, I was doing music before I started doing YIPA because, of course, how else am I going to audition and get into that? But YIPA has definitely had a strong influence over my school life in high school. It really did interact with what I was doing in music classes. For example, I did audition and perform my Year 12 HSC pieces in that year, which was a great opportunity. I also went through school and did a lot of numbers that way. And also YIPA has really intersected and helped me moving into my career as a musician, giving me that experience that I've used going on from that point when I'm performing and doing my work as well. I received a YIPA scholarship in 2015, and so this question is, how has that benefited me? It's benefited me immensely. My scholarship was for a year's worth of vocal tuition from the Coast Academy of Music. And that was incredibly beneficial because before that point, I hadn't gotten vocal training. And so that allowed me to learn a lot about my own vocal health to stop me from damaging my voice further at that point and sort of working back some of the damage that I had done previously. But it also expanded my vocal range. It made me more versatile in terms of what I was able to do. And so that's really benefited me in terms of my work and my ability to perform. And that's also sort of fed back into YIPA as I'm able to put on better items within YIPA because I can sing better. So yeah, it's been an incredible benefit, that scholarship. What advice would I give to aspiring performers for YIPA? The obvious answer is to just do it. Just audition. Just get involved. But also, the less generic advice that I might give to aspiring performers is to just take advantage of all of the opportunities that YIPA gives you. Like, even if you just audition and people don't get back to you, you still had the opportunity to perform, and they will give you feedback. And so, use that. And then wherever you get, just make the most out of those opportunities that you can get out of the YIPA program, because there is so much great stuff that's there. And I would just recommend to anyone who's looking to get involved and make the most of it. That's my advice. My name is Jospeh. Thanks for listening.